So do you really want a retic? Are you sure? Let's talk about it for a minute. So this is Aberforth. He's maybe a year old. He's a platinum tiger reticulated python. Came to us as a rescue with his sister. Of course, if you've been following along, you know his sister is in California with our buddy Gary over at Constricted and Addicted. It's a gorgeous animal. So let's talk about growing with a retic. This guy could be upwards of 15, 16 feet, maybe bigger with the tiger genetics. He's an absolute dream retic. Real calm, puppy dog tame, almost zero food response unless he actually smells a rat. Right now he's in a 4-foot 70-gallon storage tote setup. The same with his buddy Albus, which I'll get him out in just a bit and kind of show you what a little bit of an unruly retic is all about. He's not defensive or offensive in any way. He's just really busy all the time. I plan on keeping these guys in a 10 to 12 foot enclosure, 3 to 4 foot wide, 18 to 2 foot tall, maybe bigger. Just depends on the space I have in headroom in here. I plan on going as big as I possibly can with lots and lots of things for them to climb on because they are athletic, arboreal apex predators. One thing I've learned over time with these guys is the bigger the water bowl, the better. They will soak prior to shedding. As far as their hot side and cool side, they do have about a 88, 89 degree hot spot on the floor, around 80 to 83 on ambient temperature on the warm side, and room temperature on the cool side. At this size, these guys are a bit of a workout because they like to go. Happy boy. Loves being out with dad. Anyway, it's a quick rundown of the basics. We'll say bye to Aberforth and we'll go get his brother Albus. Be right back. This is Albus. He's coming up on a year old, maybe. December. Second week of December was when he hatched. He's motley head albino. As you can see, he's raring to go and doesn't want to be bothered with sitting in one spot. He was an actual purchase after 2 years of research. Did I really want to have a 10 to 15 foot long snake? A lot of people don't realize this guy will be this active at 10 to 15 foot. That's going to be a handful. If you can imagine, he's maybe, let's see, he's getting close to 5 foot. So he'll be 3 times that long. Imagine trying to work with this guy, this active, at 70 pounds, even 50. It's ridiculous. So the main things that you got to look at is how old are you? I'm going to be 51 in January of 2024. This guy's going to be with us for 20 years. So at 70 years old, are you going to be in good enough shape to handle one of these? Are you going to have someone around to help you? Going after the microphone. You kind of want to have a spotter when working with animals this large. Well, not this large, but as large as they're going to get. I've lucked out with both of our retics. Aberforth. I use a hook most of the time, not always. He doesn't need it. This guy, on the other hand, has to have a hook. If you don't use a hook with him, you just ask him for getting a food response bite. Aberforth has never once bucked me when trying to get him out. This guy has. And then when I do try to get a hold of him, it's off and running. He's fine once he's out, of course, but even at the 2 to 3 pounds that he is right now, working him at eye level, it's a bit of a shoulder workout. Feel free to Ask any questions in the comments. If I don't know the answer, I know enough people that have kept retics for years. They'll know. If you think you want to give up a good chunk of your house, I highly recommend them. They're a very rewarding animal. Just be aware, they get big. They can be huge. And they are a handful, even at this size. So with that, you ready to go back? I think we're going to sign off because he just wants to go cruise around and I'm going to let him. So have a good night, day, morning, evening, life, rest of the year. We'll see you next time.